Hello. Uh, Sorry, let's check. Audio. Audio seems correct. Yes. Hello, Blender folks. Welcome. Hello. And welcome back. I'm Pxy-VERSE and we are continuing with this day 6 now, day by day forging stuff. Continuously developing the pre-production stage of animation, 3D animation project of my own. So there will be some sci-fi stuff. So I'm starting to get more and more motivated, or rather said conscious, about the fact that this character, I'm not very far away from what would be the conclusion, right? Okay, there's sure something here that I forget, which is very important, and it's quite complicated, but I was successful doing it already, so I will be successful once again, maybe with a slightly different approach. It will be the pelvis rig. So yes, so but all the rest, what is in red, I'm gonna leave. Perhaps I won't do on screen, or I would discard, but here it's likely, even though everything here is sort of time consuming, right, the most challenging thing actually here is the technically for me would be the melt rig. I need to solve it, so soon enough I'll get there, but not today. Maybe still this week there's a chance, but I'm not sure about that. There are some things about the cloths, so lots of re-rig of the cloths, also some modeling, also even the model sheet remaking, just actually not remakes, just some adjustments, and then yeah, so some details. Then this in blue is more small bits of armature skeleton stuff, so just some slight revisions. Then okay, and so it's really now that I'm fixing the eyes rig. Sorry, I've received a message here. I must check what it is. Hold on. Meanwhile, I'll set the soundtrack here. Right, sorry folks. Yeah, nothing significant. I think the sound may be a bit loud, so sorry about the time to begin. So let's go back to the file. So here is what I was working. I want to fix this wave painting of these eyelids, and also I have to solve what's happening that it's not clear. I'm not sure what's happening with these eyelashes. Something very bizarre is happening. Maybe it's shrink wrapping. I need to check. So something is happening, going wrong about this mesh here, that it gets glued to the eye, and it's very crazy. So maybe it's wave painting, maybe it's... No, there's no shape keys here, so can't be shape keys. Could be some modifier, maybe it's part of... Yeah, there's not a lot of possibilities, so this is strange. It should at least stick in place if it's not suffering any influence, but anyways. And then there is the... So let's go back to the list. And so automation of eyelashes rig. Oh, there is the... Yeah, so this was what I was finishing to do. So let's start with that, because it's sort of although it's boring, it will be valuable to, maybe that's what's causing this actually, because it's the, so I need to look for the, okay, the control bones of the eyes there. So I've made some cleanup, but it's still very difficult. Yeah, I have to separate, there's too many features, right? Or just hide, or maybe just use the selection sets. Yeah, maybe I use this. So let's see what I can select from here. Let's get these ones, and let's create a new one. So eyelashes, assign, this is a inbuilt add-on selection sets. It's sort of redundant but it's like, instead of creating a lot of collections, maybe I'm using this as temporary for rigging, but it can be used for animation also. And actually I think it can be, I saw in a tutorial that it can be, yeah, we can select them here from the select menu. So there's even a screenshot shift that I didn't, yeah, so that's actually very good. Very interesting, very interesting. So this add-on is actually very, very good. I never used for that functionality. I've just recently learned that, and a good reason to set those groups there. So those extra collections, right? So bone collections, I don't know, no, they are not bone collections, they are groups. I think they use the sets, whatever they are. So here the icon is not the same, right, as the newer bone collection stuff. So here I need to implement this to each of the, yeah, I know this is it's confusing for me, so I can't imagine for you, but don't worry, this is just I know what I'm doing. This is just, there's a lot of layers of stuff. I just need to separate. I would like to have a new separation here for the controllers, maybe just to, no, but this is just for rigging, I think, so I won't do that. So let me focus here what I need to get here. Okay, I already have this. For the eyelashes, it's the deformed bones. So they would be those ones here. Color. Yeah, and then let's unhide, unselect these ones. Yeah, leave like that. These, can I shift and select? Yes, good. And then this will go to the eyelash. So now I can also get this screencast turned on. Okay, so if I hide these collections, how does this operate? Oh, I still need the, okay, but at least it will help for select, then I hide, right? So that will be the case. So I think I just need these ones. These are already working. They are just, they don't have this output, but they are already working. Yeah, so maybe I should assess the wave painting, right, of the mesh, because I'm not sure what's happening there. So it's about these bones. Let's get it. So I need the eyes vertex groups, all this region. Maybe I should hide, no, I won't hide anything, just this is fine. So let's check the wave painting here. I also would like to hide these eyes. No, not hide, just Mouth, not using that. Hair, yeah, hair, let's hide the hair too, and that's fine. Then let's make this unselectable, and there you go. So wave painting. So this is the tweak for this part of the eyelid, the top eyelid. So they will operate in sync with the bendy bone. Does it need to be a bendy bone? Good question. Something that I was able to ask myself. I think for this case, yes, because it will be like having many segmentation of. So a easy way to check this would be just to get this. Let's see what happens if I reduce these to 1. They are 6 currently. Well, I just put 1 and then Control Z with Alt. Curiously, it remains curved. But is it equivalent, really? Well, there's more curving with the segmentation, that's for sure. So, but the effect is surprisingly good. But it gets, yeah, it gets less curves. So I didn't know it was actually a good rig, but not good enough for me. So since the bendy bones, I'll just keep that. Yeah, so I don't know if I have enough Control Z at this point. Yeah, so I've just lost the. Yeah, I don't know the. Sorry, I'm just gonna load this thing, whatever. Oh, I saved right before. Okay, good. Perfect, actually. So it was a backup. So let's go back here. So I have, where's the, okay, selection set there. I go wave paint mode, the mixed pose wave paint mode. Now let's assess these waves. Apparently something is happening that I'm not even being able to visualize the eyelash smash. It's like it disappeared. It's like it's invisible. Oh, because here, no, it is visible there. So where is it going? It has gone inside. There you go. So I could pose this bone. Currently, is it using which kind of bone constraint? Oh, just this copy. So it's locked. So maybe I can do that. And push it forward. This is very bad. Okay, there's a better way what I'm doing. Let's do uh, I had a shortcut, but I don't remember. Long time no use. It is okay. Shift Control Alt R. So R. So rest position. And now let's wave paint these. Let's assess these waves according to the rest position, right, folks? That will be much simpler. And just to be sure, let's hide this so that I can see if there are some mistakes elsewhere. So let's go again here. Where are the waves? Okay, I need a selection group, so that should be it. Actually, just this one. That is what needs to be painted. It will push this part of the mesh, right? Ah, maybe there is... maybe I understand what's going on. Maybe this needs to be pushed far away from the... Yeah, maybe this should be elongated because of the... it gets... So I think it's okay for the regularity of the rig. This expansion won't be a problem. Also regarding shape keys, I just have to change this as I want. So let's just, out of curiosity, maybe... so that could be one of the reasons why this was so wrong. Yeah, so but let's go back and let's reassess those waves. So I need now select this, and if there are, I control I to invert. So no, the selection here. Okay, so this is the horrible thing. Actually, eyelash top 2, 1, 2, 3, right? The second. And what about the control I there? There don't seem to be any contamination. It seems to be flawless, so why? There we go. It was pushed to the side, but I'm not even sure that would be the responsible for... Maybe it should have more waves here to the center. Yeah, full waves, that's fine. Then here, yeah, some, and they are very slight, and then of course can blur that. Not sure, and they are probably mix, I think will be better, so that can be a bit stronger. And here, yeah, let's leave something strong like that. Okay, that seems good enough. Not sure if I blurred that. Now let's leave like that. Your time. So check the inversion. No, this seems to be okay. Let's check first for the flawless, if they have any, if there's any contamination. Here I don't see very well, but no, it seems to be good. Yeah, they were never disrupted in the way I'm looking for. It's not easy to visualize all of them because It's too tiny, too much curve, too much to see, but they haven't been affected in that way. So it's really just about okay, it could be that there's a chance that other bones are affecting this mesh. So this is another problem that should be able to be visualized with here. Looks like I should clean some stuff here, right? I don't want to be doing this for every single well, those are modifiers, so they don't count, and this is for the head, so this is also, no, these are not even for the head, this is also organizational vertex group, so it doesn't matter. All that, yeah, it's just the wave paint. So yeah, well, since I'm here, let's do this stupid way. I need to find the top, the tree top, and take off. Well, the other way, if that's correct, would be to use, this is a good case for me to use the auto normalize option. So basically, if I get this, I could get the option here, auto normalize, and maybe, yes, let's, okay, why don't I have the, okay, let's selection here, let's do, yeah, because they are all contaminated. So I'm gonna save, I'm going to go here, let's do that. Yeah, this will be destructive of the wave paints that I've got. Let's first just check. Yeah, but there's contamination, so actually let's do like this. At least I won't destroy both sides in this test. So if I pick this middle one, well, I could start from this one, and I get maximum here, mix, yeah, maximum, some string, and then let's go to auto normalize, let's do that, Control X even to apply, right? Set waves, I think set waves does it, yeah, it should apply the auto normalize, I'm not sure, it should, but I think there's something about this. Now let's go again on edit mode, let's check that menu and let's see if, no, well, it ruined the thing, but there's still this, but this shouldn't be, alright, so that didn't solve anything, it just ruined the wave painting that I've got. So let's not do that, so let's clean up that. I think there's an operator for that. It is from the, I have it, the easy waves add-on. It will be remove clear zero waves. I'm not sure, it's not here, so maybe I don't have the add-on right now. sadly, so I can't use this, so this will take too long. Oh, there, maybe that's it. Yeah, so I'd better be doing this. Yeah, there's not so many. Maybe this is what's contributing for the madness. I'm gonna use the keyboard for this. That's the most boring thing. Yeah, this is why that add-on is so important. It must have a new version. I'm not sure if it will be compatible to. I'll take some time to check in the download and install, maybe download the new version. Yeah, super boring. And I certain death head. What is this doing here? Okay, so it's just 4 that remains active, and they are from the top right. Yes, all that already checked. I don't know why this happens if I again the head. Okay, nearly finishing here. I think this happened especially. No, never mind. And that's it. Now the lower one. Start from this. So now is the bot. For bottom. Yeah, with practice get this faster. It solves here, so the worst thing is they're gonna reappear for some unknown reason. So I really need the 0 weights. Did I solve that? Yes. So maybe those orbicularis oculi. No, it's very random, so it doesn't make much sense to me. It's just some very inadequate stuff. Nearly catching the end. Okay, and that's why this stuff, CG stuff, takes so much time. So not only that, sounds of those kind of problems, right, folks? So should not despair. It depends on the quest of each one. So let's try now on pause mode. Doesn't sound any better. So, but now let's go for the wave painting. Yeah, just some small corrections, right? So there are no, it's not wave painting that is causing this disruption. It must be some modifier then. Maybe some reuse of the wrong modifier. So what I need, this I hope will be fast. So basically I'll start here and we'll get this mix. Then we go up until the end, and then we can also smooth like that. That is fine. Maybe this is too strong smooth, so just let's just use that. Okay, so this is one. I should be testing, but let's just make a generic stuff first, and then so the technique I was using, I hope I'm not having, I have auto normalize, so that's all again. I just have start. So my idea, what I was doing usually was getting this, so I push, but it's not very super precise. So yeah, it's good, but it's not like super good, right? The mix is more easy to control, in my opinion. For this particular case, the mesh is too small. Alright, so this should be fine. Maybe just a little blur here. Alright, next. So this is the middle. Yeah, already got some waves there, and now we if that starts to happen, then there's another new operator, new tool, new subtool maybe, that was implemented here in Blender 4.1, which is this radial thing. So there we go. Much simpler. It's just, it affects whatever, but it doesn't blur, right? Well, it blurs automatically, but it doesn't, it can't solve everything, right? But it can help by a lot, I think. So here, that should be good. Maybe let's push a little more here and blur that. Yeah, I think this is good. Then next, oh, it's not this one, it's this one. They are crossed for some armature, the constraints, bone constraints. So I'm gonna push that, but then push back. No, this was wrong push. So if I remember well, yeah, it starts very strong. Then maybe let's use some mix. Yeah, so you see, this is much more interesting than what I was doing. Yeah, slight weights there, I think that will be fine, but not must be very careful about some extremities. Here maybe this is too much, but let's leave it like that. Maybe here I try to reduce and re-blur. Yeah, just because I know by experience it's better like that for this one. So let's start. Yeah, I can start from the. Now I have to catch this other. Let's try to work faster on that because I'm eager to go for the other things regarding the conclusion of these eyelashes rig, this retake, right, actually. So this looks good. Okay, I think this, well, maybe slightly more here. Yeah, something like that. Alright, then second here. Here it's clear where things are going wrong, but not wrong that would be causing all that disruption. I am already certain that something else is causing the disruption. Is not the deformed bones wave painting. So here we let's take off these waves like that, then I solve that later. Okay, then get this and push and smooth. Yeah, this should be good. Max waves here, maybe more here. This is the middle one, right? I think something went wrong there. Now, yeah, now this is better. Let's do this. Yeah, I can set the middle there, and the middle one should be more intense. It is the center. Let's check if that is, yes, could have more there too, so let's do something like that. Nah, I don't have the selection, so never mind. Let's, well, but I'm sort of, yeah, let's finish this first. So just this one. Okay, so max waves here, and then let's push that and smooth, and let's do that. That should do. Maybe that is too much, so let's do this again and blur towards that direction like that. And yeah, this one probably doesn't require much. So then here that one I wanted to get maybe something like here. Yeah, something like that, and good. I think that should work finally. So now go back to the pose position and let's re-enable the eyes. we see some improvement in the... Okay, this is need to regain the automation here, but the eyelashes there are still going, yeah, going crazy. So why are they going crazy like that? You see, they start on front and they go back suddenly. They are pushed back by... Oh, I see why this copy location, this copy transforms. No, not this one, but this one. Yeah, so this is the copy location for the y-axis. It's wrong. Yeah, it cannot be pushed in that direction, but the eye has a curve, so what I could do... Does that bone change? No, it stays in place. So what I could do is have a special copy location for the Y. So instead, let's take off this Y. Yeah. Why there's an X? The X, I'm not sure it... Well, yeah, it's just the X and the Y to start with, and the rest is just iterations of the... So that is XZ, yeah, XZ plus Z and plus Z, yeah, that more Z, that's it. And let's do another one, because this is much simpler method. So I gotta get a copy location, Y, except that here wait, this is world space. Why this is... And why does it start at this positioning just by default, while I could just get it there indeed? So it's parented to the head, right? So I could have it aligned with that, that's fine. So it gets world space that is not, well, Mac in the head. Okay, we can do that. It actually doesn't even need that. Because if I started being there already, that's okay. It just follows. The rest position I think that's fine. It doesn't need to be that. We have these orientations which are kind of cool, so it's not parented to it, so it could indeed have this. Okay, so now it follows, but not the rotation. Local space with owner orientation? No. Ah, maybe it's stacking other transforms? No. It's because their parent is different, is the head. Okay, I don't know what is displacing here, but okay, follow. This is good, right? So this is wanted. Oh, it's of course copy rotation, right? Copy transforms. Why copy transforms wasn't working? I don't remember. Let's try again, because if it works, it could solve many problems at once. So it's the... Okay, so it's inheriting these rotational things, and it's working as a... Okay, so good starter. Then I need here the... not from this, but from this. Okay, so I want this. Conforming, yeah. Then this means that the %100 conforming. This might not be very interesting actually, because then it is unposable. Well, I can still have... Not sure that will work. No. So world space after origin, it must be replaced usually. So then from that I will add the... Okay, not delete that, but add this one and more. And this one was for what? Yeah, actually. Yeah, so then it has this automation. Okay, so this is good. But I cannot pose it, right? So this is all because I've got this... this copy one that is... Yeah, then if I take this slightly off, the bone is slightly offset from ideal, but at least it gets like... I could still pose for testing, so it's not too bad. It's not the worst way to test things. So this is why maybe this is copy transforms is annoying. So if I just have these copy locations, however, even though, yeah, I can have the offset turned on. The offset apparently helps in, never got this to work, but apparently it helps the it's bizarre to, yeah, it gets locked, so the offset in the end, no, it must offset every one, so it gets free to pose. But it's just a detail, but it's something that I wonder. So I like this this thing, so the changes here are very slight. I cannot move it. 0.9. I think I've got it wrong. The opposite here was, yeah, this one. Let's go back to our selection set, select, yeah, bone selection set, eyelash, this one. Okay, so go back to bone constraints here. So what do you have here? Okay, this copy transforms, not of this one, but I cannot, so let's delete that. So I need the offset to be able to pose, and so it's posable badly, and if I turn this maximum, now it's locked as well, so at least it will be slightly posable for now, just to make some tests. But I'm not sure also if this offset is the, well, I'm not needing this offset now because oh, I see. They are not stacking. So it needs the offset to get the effect that I want. I had no memory of this. So they stack. Alright, good. And then okay, so if I were to solve, however, this thing here, and they are free to move with the offset. The offsets won't lock the result. So if I were to do something about these copy transforms to start with, I would need to have a copy location without offset. Let's get or I could try something a bit more dangerous that I haven't tried. If I parent here, which would be very logical to do so, I get this without the requirement of copy transforms. Alright, so now I can... The problem is that it will inherit rotation for this, which is not terrible. I think that might make sense that the mesh of the eyelash rotate too, but this can be dangerous but natural at the same time. So I always mistake these ones. Okay, so it needs to, there we go. And it is free to move. Alright, so I think I found the but it has a limitation. I'm not sure if this parenting is gonna be good in the end, but I don't think if I add just a copy transforms and I take off this offset, I'll just make a one test then. No, never mind. I'll leave it like that. I think it's natural if this thing rotates with the eyelash. This should be beneficial. I think I didn't have that before. Like it was independent. I can always derotate. Right, I rotate and then I derotate, but this is really subtle thing. So in principle, I like this, but there is this rotation inheritance. Or I can make it to not inherit the rotation, but then it won't follow the eye disorientation here. Not that this matters too much actually. So I think that's fine. I finally found what was the culprit anyways, so I need to delete that because yeah. Plus the stacking offset, just to remind. And so let's see here. Yeah, so to solve the other problems I'll need to redo this for each of them, and this is sort of challenging. I don't... Okay, I need to... This is a warp eyelid, right? Yes. Okay, so bone color, oh, these are warps and these are tweaks. Okay, so I got it wrong, folks. I need to change these colors here towards this. So this is a mechanism bone. I don't like it's confusing with these ones, but that's fine. Then I can get this one. Just copy here. Let's see. This is parented to the head, and this is parented to, okay, the head too. Fine, but they share the same place. The head, I think. Wait, it's the middle. Okay, that let be the middle. I think that's no problem. Might have some problem, but so this is taking the copy transforms of that does nothing. This is actually this. Okay, it gets this, so maybe here I can already apply this. Well, I could do this with each of them, so I need to. Then this will get this warp will be warped to the copy location, then a copy rotation to its I don't know why it goes front. This can be dangerous. Yeah, it's oh sure, I'm setting the it doesn't need the shrink wrap. Let's unmystify that. The poser would be better. No, so it requires the shrink wrap, but not this one. But then it is being pushed. This is getting complicated. I think I've misunderstood something regarding the... Well, both have shrink wrap, but then this is not good. because this shrink wrapping, of course. Now it does nothing. So the eyelash is okay until it gets there, but in great deal this is because I haven't finished the wave painting. But if I cannot control the transforms there, because then this is bad, and I cannot augment this distance because this will push this forward. In a way that could work, right? So but I don't understand why the positioning of this bone is doing that. Oh, it's because it's just there's nothing. This is these warp modifiers had a special custom shapes, and it was going forward so that it will be visible in front. But now that I have the tweak bones, this is not required anymore. So let's get all these bones. Yeah, I think let's disrupt this. Reset these things. No, still not. Yeah, so I need to add more to the eyelashes there. Yeah, let's assign. Okay, that's it. So now we see that it is in the correct position. So this was just a. Okay, so what I want is perhaps to when it warps, does this bone requires the shrink wrap feature? If it doesn't shrink wrap, it's still bone constrained too. So it's still shrink wrapped anyways. But this gives it the alignment. So there's a way. There's a way. This is outside. All right. On surface. There we go. So this is on surface and this is outside. So this means that I can, if I will, push this outside. I cannot push it inside, but I can still push outside and deform and give that thing, and then I can make these rotations, and that's and this is locked. So finally, stacking shrink wrapping feature, but I think that for a good cause, right? So let's continue. Yeah, there's the wave painting also. So at least that is solved. Took a while. So here let's change this to on surface. And then here, yeah, so they have the same. So I need to decide where to I could do this like let's assign this also to here. So I could indeed copy transforms. Now this is going to, yeah, so for a moment let's take this off. Okay, it's independent, so I just need to get this shrink wrap but outside, and this name is incorrect, is the one, so I will duplicate that. I'll try to approximate there. Now I duplicate that, try to put it here. So I change the name here, this will be bot. Bottom, right? And here duplicate again. Actually, let's make all them to start with on surface, so they'll be properly snapping. Then again, so this will be 2 0 0. Then here somewhere like here, so this will be 0 1. And so these positions I will get them can certainly change this later, but now this is pose apply selected the pose, right? Then now I can everything can be reunited. So how now so that I do not forget, I get these again to go to outside, all of them, while these would be, they are all on surface, so I cannot push them outside of the ice surface ghost mesh, which is that we don't see, whatever, it's invisible right now. But we cannot shrink wrap these bones there because the mesh from deformed bones, which would be for the eyelids especially, are already shrink wrapped to the eye, and the eye has UV warp modifier, so it's like I think it's not the cause, it's just that you cannot shrink wrap bond constraints with bond constraint the same stuff onto the same mesh, right? So you got it creates a dependency cycle, right? Something like that. Creates some bug, critical thing, and then usually all the modifiers stopped working suddenly. Yeah, that should be a bug, I guess. And so, but it's probably a dependency cycle. So no bonds that have shrink wrap bond constraint, nothing, no deformed bond having from which their wave painted meshes is also shrink wrapped to an object like the eye. So we cannot double shrink wrap from different, yeah, the same mesh. Basically the same mesh is being shrink wrapped and deformed by the same bones that they deform. So that is yeah, it's not totally clear, not trivial, but it's not also too hard to understand. Shouldn't be done. So so this is why for the shrink wrap bond constraints here in this method, I need an extra invisible surface for the shrink wrapping bonds, so they don't go shrink wrap on the same yeah, on the eye mesh, which is already a target of the shrink wrap modifiers for the eyelids mesh. Yeah. Alright, so now I need to, yes, to complete this stuff. So there's a lot of things to do. The names are correct, the positions are correct, but the position of these tweak bones, but not of these. So I need shift here, so I'm gonna reposition those things. Actually, yeah, it's positioned from the head, whatever. I don't know how I would, yeah, this is a limitation here. I don't think I can place exactly its center. It's, yeah, I'm not sure that there's a way to do that. Medium. Oh, there we go. So, wow. Alright, so it's possible. But then there's a problem. This bone, the axis there. Yeah. Yeah, so what I can get, this is also shrink wrapping with the Z, right? So so these are warping bones, so what can I do to it? I cannot parent it to it because then as this bone moves forward, the other will follow unless it maintains its shrink wrap. So let's try it. Oh, that works. Alright, so we can also parent it. Great. So I just would like to have its Okay, so I'm assuming these are already starting from... I just wanted to reset that, but maybe it's not required. The rest position, right? I just can't... Yeah, this roll there, it won't align. Why I'm able to pause here? Oh, it's a warp for this, of course. So now I got the idea. So if I do this medium trick, no, not UV editing, layout. Okay, let's sorry folks, this is a bit okay, this one is easy because I just have to move it there and align and change the parent, right? However, this one, copy location, copy rotation. Oh yeah, okay. And the shrink wrap. And this copy transforms should be copied, right? Okay, so let's first get this copied here. So what is this? This is a basal. This is for the control rig. Outside of this, it's like a main bone that controls. So this is, it was affecting these bones, now I want to affect these bones, the tweak bones. So this is why this is just, once I have copied that, this can just get swept between the... Yeah, so here we don't... top 3, alright. Parent. There we go. So yeah, that will distort everything, but these are still hold some transformation bone constraints, so that I'll need to investigate how they are. Okay, I'm not sure why these are not working. Apparently this parenting broke. So the problem on this is that I cannot check their original transforms and deforms, so I'll have to no, not this one, but yeah. Yeah, where's the head? Yeah, let's temporarily change this just to check if no, they are still. Oh, of course, this is bullshit. It's just because I hadn't connected. There you go. I just need to make the connections. Okay, so nothing about the parent. So let's reparent. Keep offset. Keep offset. Keep offset. Keep offset and keep offset, and just checking this one, the first one. Okay, it's already set. So here don't need this deforms bone for the body. So yeah, I could solve this stuff later, those little details, and just set everything for now. Just try to set the basis right for so this is parented. Yeah, those keep. This might be a mistake. Yeah, because if I wrong setting. Okay, so I'm investigating. Just the parent allows it to rotate the way I want, because it is shrink wrapped with that. Okay, so that's I think that's good. And so that means that this warping copy location, copy. Yeah, this is useless. Provide it is parented like that. Yeah, so we see that these tweaks, they add a lot of extra complication for rigging. It's cool, but wow, that's a lot of more bones and more. It makes everything more complicated. But they get the thing more beautiful in the end, in terms of everything is aligned and working properly. But to set everything correctly is really. It's not very smart. Like, you have to do that for all the characters. That's really. It will be better with some automation rigging process, like Rigify add-on and this kind of stuff. That if that could recreate all these settings, right? And so. Okay, but it's not that complicated, it's just that. Alright, so It's just a lot of massive pain to get used to all that. So medium point, if I do that, I can actually get this, right? Same here. Same here. So now this is a control, wrong bone. So it's this one. So here we parent it here. This one. No, it's this relation. Okay, already parented. This parented here. What's happening? These bones are just, they are just not symmetrized yet, so gonna do that in a moment. And I need to fix them. Alright, so let's transfer the copy transforms, right? Delete, yeah, save. So this goes here, can already enable. And in case you're curious, that, okay, let's, it's this major bone here and this major bone. So you see those are not moving because they don't have the, so this is proportional posing, folks. This main bone here, which is here, is carrying a lot of stuff here, including, so this grabs the, this contains the enabled copy transforms. So it's local space with owner orientation, so it uses its own orientation to calculate how it will move, and owner local space. So yeah, it uses its own axis for spaces. Then the influence, so it's a varied degree of influence. So this one has, for example, 800, so 0.8, and this got 0.5. So this moves more up or down than the other. So this will, it's static, but it helps the automation of this. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just swapping, right? I'm just swapping these bone constraints to, hold on, let's include, let's make sure we include this, and then we'll symmetrize everything here. Then okay, so this already has got the copy constraints, and the shrink wrap in bone constraint in this rig always needs to go after, at the end, otherwise it will bug it, it doesn't work. The shrink wrap is bone constraint always in the end, otherwise anything that comes after it will unmake, it will render the shrink wrap bone constraint useless or failing. So here, alright, note that I didn't even shape the eyelashes yet, and they are already sounding quite interesting, but they need shaping with the shape keys. So this is the rest position. So you see how they are here, that's completely uninteresting. So okay, so that fixed, and the shrink wraps already, these all on surface with Z, aligned to normal Z, and this same thing, aligned on Z, but so the y-axis point, positive y-axis points out, so that's why they are like that, oriented like that. I want that since pose mode to rest position. That's why I applied the pose to the selected bone. But I need to solve this orientation for these two, but only after I fix this stuff, right? So alright, this one, copy selected, copy transforms. I can delete this one, and here enable, put this here, and there we go. So the warping bone mechanism control warp, it's not a control warp, it's a mechanism warp now, because I have the tweak. So let's change this immediately. I think there's no other, well, no, maybe they are, so let's just do this carefully. Okay, 6 here and more 6 here. I didn't count, but I think that is correct. So Control F2, bones, first thing to do here. Then find controlled exchange for mechanism. There we go. Now we need, okay, this copy transforms, this copy transforms, this has got the shrink wrap. Let's go back to our stuff here. Wait, I think I've made a miserable mistake here. No, this is correct. These are the original handles, control handles, no, not these ones. With their yeah, how I have these are, oh, they are part of the control, so they went back to the def eyes. Okay, let's try to catch them and disrupt their yeah, there are these big boxes, not these ones. Control eyelid, control eyelid, control eyelid, control eyelid, and control eyelid. There we go. So a new viewport can already, yeah, let's zero this out, zero this out, zero this out, and delete. There you go. The color, yes, that one. Maybe I should change it at some point, because it's too similar for me to the mechanism bones. Now let's go to the control eyes, and again no, I want to add these ones. There we go. So let's continue copying those things. Okay, this one is set. copy selected constraint, copy transforms, so delete this. No, not, it's the contrary. No, that's just correct. Delete this one and push there, copy this one, delete, push up, copy transforms, there we go. Okay, so we got this cleaned up. No need for this anymore. This one is also done, correct. This is correct, and yeah, okay, all is correct. So now it would be a good moment to symmetrize those. We're nearly reaching okay, well, I could probably get this stuff like this, and why not symmetrized. All right, so the only one that is enabled to push the eyelash is this one, because so now it's to, so I am to, yeah, there will be that little annoying detail. We see that the tweak bones, they are occupying the same place. So I want these to be yeah, let's so let's reset here and let's apply this as rest pose, since they use their shrink wrap. And so now these are also aligned. Okay, then let's also mechanism, yeah, mechanism and symmetrize. There we go. Now yeah, that will be more complicated, the eyelash. So folks, I think that is quite long enough for all this, but slight improvements. I'm considering to stop now, because this eyelash automation, I need to check, I need to assess how much they were originally doing, because the character design is essentially the same. So I need to sort of reproduce this motion here with the new setup. And so here I was successful with a simple stacking copy locations, but this is not, it's just here it's more like symmetrical both ways. Here I don't see nothing happen for some reason. And they are displaced like that because, and differently from this one, because of the yeah, so lid is to check to make the shape key, right? So after that, I guess. So here basically is the eyelash automation, right? So reproduce these motions. Oh, here it is. It's very tiny for this one. Well, for this one, yeah, some are more pronounced. I barely see this one moving, so maybe there isn't. Doesn't matter. Maybe I can check here. No, this will do the same thing. So according to my list of tasks, let's see if I could check anything. Yeah, there's improvement. So eyelids reweave paint. Yeah, couldn't do automation. Yeah, going. Make eyelash anatomic shape. Yeah, so I didn't complete any tasks here, but that was, I fixed a lot of armature stuff and even symmetrized. So that's, I updated, right? So it's just that I need to keep working on that. So thanks for watching, folks. Happy blending, take care, and see you tomorrow or another day. Hope this will yeah, let's keep working on that. See ya, folks.